Thank you for joining us, America. In the lobby of Ramsey Solutions, Bryan and Emily are here. Hey, guys, how are you?
Hi, Dave.
Good.
Welcome, welcome. Where do you guys live?
Des Moines, Iowa.
Fun. Well, good to have you.
Yep.
Appreciate you coming all the way to Nashville, and you're here to do your debt-free scream.
Yes,
Yes.
we are.
That's fun. How much have you paid off?
We paid off about $54,800 and odd dollars.
I love it. And how long did that take you?
12 months.
12 months. Very good. Making what kind of range during that time?
Well, we started out at $90,000 and we jumped up to $105,000.
Excellent. What do you two do for a living?
I am a self-employed hairstylist.
And then during that time, I was a programmer, but I actually just got a promotion to an analyst position.
Oh, very cool. Good for you guys. Excellent. So that's a ton of debt to pay off in 12 months. Did you sell something?
We sold our van.
Ah, what did the van sell for?
$16,000.
Okay, that makes the numbers a little more where I can eat. I just was worried about you eating there for a minute. Yeah, all right. You sell anything else big?
No, just a lot of little stuff around the house.
Okay.
Garage sales.
Yep.
And you've lived on nothing?
Yes.
Pretty much.
I mean, no. I mean, like your friends are making fun of you, nothing.
Pretty much.
Yeah,
A little bit.
like your family thinks you need counseling, nothing. Yeah.
Maybe.
I mean, beans and rice, rice and beans here.
A lot of meal planning.
Very
Yes.
good. Good job, you guys. So something got you guys, something just lit you on fire 12 months ago. What happened?
It's a lot of things that happened in 2014. We've been trying to have children for about 4 or 5 years, and we weren't able to. So we felt led to become foster parents.
Cool.
And so in the beginning of 2014, we got our first placement, a 3-month-old boy. His name's Denver. And that kind of started our whole journey through the rest of the year. We got the opportunity to adopt him.
Oh, wow.
In June. Yeah, it was super exciting. However, the day of the adoption trial, I actually had to have surgery because I was cleaning the gutters and fell off the ladder and broke my arm.
Oh, good.
Yeah. So then I had to have surgery, and I was out of work for the month. That was kind of a
That was
tough
in
time.
June of 2014.
Right. And
It's
so
pretty costly gutter cleaning.
yes. And we actually ended up financing new gutters too after that. That was smart to do. But then the rest of the fall and summer, I was having a lot of issues with my arm, and it turns out my bone wasn't growing back in my arm.
Ooh.
And so we tried different therapies and stuff. And at the end of October, they basically said, it's not going to grow back. We have to have another surgery. So they went in and took bone from my leg,
Oh, fun.
put it into my arm, and we had surgery 2 weeks after that appointment in the very, very beginning of November. Wow. Yeah. And so then I was out of work from November all the way through December. We only had short-term disability. Emily's self-employed. She's taking care of our son.
So y'all were just getting the crud beat out of you.
And then a week after he had his second surgery in November, we found out we were pregnant. And then 3 days later, we found out that we were miscarrying.
Oh.
And I miscarried on Thanksgiving. And so it was just really like the hardest year of our whole life.
I
and
bet. It sounds like a
we were
man.
just sick and tired of being sick and tired, beaten down, and we just felt like January of 2015 was going to be a new beginning for us, and we wanted to do things the right way this time and prepare for the next emergency. And
Yeah, I think the moment it clicked was I came back to work in January, and I was listening to your podcast, and you were talking about not New Year's resolutions, but goals, and setting goals in multiple areas: financially, spiritually, emotionally, relationships, and it clicked right there. I'm like, this is it. We're doing this. We're saying no to what we're doing, and we're going to move
you've
forward.
been through hell and hell financially in the process, because you had all this debt riding you down while you were already knocked to your knees.
Yeah, it was tough.
Oh my God! Yeah, that'll get your attention.
Yeah.
Wow.
So that I came home.
So you kind of got back up and stood on the side of the beach and yelled, "No!" Yeah. It's like a visceral animal scream at no. But Lieutenant Dan yelling at God and Forrest Gump, right? You know.
Exactly. So
Yeah.
I came home to Emily. I'm like, hey, we got to do this. And she's like, yep, let's do it.
Yep.
And she was on board from the beginning. And that's kind of what 2015 started out in January.
Yeah, she was ready too. Yeah.
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 Yep.
So
Yeah.
living on nothing was no problem. After all you've been through, you're like, this is a cakewalk compared to that other year.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Sell my van? Yeah, it's just a dadgum van. Who needs a van?
Yes.
It's like, that's nothing. Some people call all that sacrifice, but not after what y'all have been through the year before.
Yeah.
Wow.
Very true. Yep.
Yep.
Wow. It gives you perspective.
Yes, it does.
That much pain gives you perspective.
Yeah,
Yes.
just being able to walk,
Yeah.
you know, use my
Now,
arm to pick up my son.
I didn't get the rest of Did the adoption go through?
Yeah, so
Yes.
we had to
Okay.
reschedule. We
Okay.
did
We
end
ended
up
up
adopting him.
adopting him that same month in June
Okay.
of 2014.
All right. Just sans one ladder dive. But yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. Wow. Unbelievable. Okay. Very cool, you guys. Well, congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you.
After all of that, to stand here and not have a debt in the world has got to feel like you've lost 300 pounds.
Totally. Yes.
Yeah,
I feel like we could do anything.
Yeah.
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 it's true.
Yeah. Bring it. Yeah,
Yeah,
bring
let's
it. I'm
do
on.
it.
That's all. Is that all you got? Bring it.
Yeah.
You guys you're tough. That toughens you up. It really does. Very cool. How long have you been married?
We've been married. It'll be 9 years this summer.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
So you were getting all of this at about the 7-year mark.
Yeah.
Yeah, which is always not a good mark, but yeah, not
Yeah.
always, but sometimes not. Yeah, good. Wow. Amazing. Well, congratulations. I'm very
Thank you.
proud of you.
Thank you.
I mean, you persevered.
Yeah.
And so when people hear that you paid off $55,000 in 12 months, you sold your van to do it, among other things, and they ask, how did you do that? What do you tell them the secrets are?
Well, first of all, the budget, having a plan. Meal planning was a huge thing for me, and just having a plan for every area of your life because it controls every area. I'd also say teamwork, like being in it together. Like 2015 was still a really hard year for us. Bryan had a second job, and during that time, we actually got a newborn baby through the foster care system for 3 months. And we had water in our basement, like
a half-inch of water through the
so
whole
basically
basement.
we
sure.
had
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why
a
not?
whole nother hard year, and we still stuck to it. Just really, just sticking to the plan, sticking to your guns, and not
Yeah.
falling.
If you got a system and it's working, it's easier to stick to it when the rain comes, when the storm comes. In this case, when the water comes literally. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Unbelievable. So, Bryan, what do you tell people the secret is?
Budgeting was a big thing for us. We tried it way back in the days, and I tried it my own way. It just it didn't work. And so sticking to the budget, doing it together, and communicating. I'm definitely the nerd. Obviously, I spent 4 hours creating the first spreadsheet when we first started doing this back in January.
Yeah.
So getting Emily in on that and communicating and agreeing to it, that was the key for us. I feel like.
Wow. Very cool. Well, I'm proud of you guys. I'm really proud of you.
Thank you.
Very, very well done. And what a story. I mean, you have persevered, and you scratched and clawed all the way through. All right, it's Bryan and Emily from Des Moines, Iowa. $55,000 paid off in 12 months, making 90 to 105. Count it down. Let's hear a debt-free scream.
3, 2, 1.
We're debt-free!
Yes, they are. Yes, they are. I love it. Very well done, you two. Very well done. Hey guys, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, click the subscribe button to get the latest content and check out these other great clips from the show. So you have to break the cycle. You have to flip this thing on its head and make it behave. You've got to get so fired up and wired up that your broke friends think you've lost your mind.